This week on In the Epic Shop, Mike learns about cameras.
Hey, you guys right there. There's a record button.
Christian asks the most important question.
Did we lube it? Can we lube it?
And our two-door Jeep Wrangler Willys gets some more armor.
If it's one thing I could tell you guys that might save you a lot of heartache in the future is always use protection. All it takes is one mistake to ruin your day, month, week, year, life. So that's what we're doing today. Why am I holding this big tube? Well, I am going to put some protection on based on the Pacific Northwest.
I got you, homie.
So what this tube is for, because this is our starting point, we are gonna put the windshield tube from the Metalcloak roof rack, the ARS roof rack. We don't need a roof rack, but we are planning on doing trails with tight trees, and this will provide ample protection for my windshield frame all the way around. Plus, I think it looks kind of badass, and it's gonna give me two places to mount pillar lights, which you'll see in later videos. We have a whole plan for lighting for both two doors. Unlike all the other companies that make racks, since the JL doesn't have a lot of strength in here, Metalcloak went a little farther and made sure it can support the weight. How much weight? They offer a catwalk for this if you feel like tap dancing back and forth across the front of your Jeep.
We don't do that here.
We are gonna install these obviously zinc-coated gold brackets. They're gonna integrate to all the body seams here as well as here so that the weight is all dispersed properly. But first we're gonna have to make a couple little drills, a couple little marks.
Oh, hi, Mark.
A little bit of trimming, and then on the outside, we're gonna get this badass bracket, which we mount the tube to this, as well as we're gonna mount the lights to this. It's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait. We're gonna start off by putting this on, and then we're gonna continue through the rest, which will be under the vehicle. But since we're a little busy right now in the shop and I don't have a hoist, I'm starting with the part I don't need the hoist for. Could you see? It's not gonna fit anymore. So we have to carve out 3 pieces so this will slide in. So this should neatly go to here. I think it did. Oh yeah. Is that even going in? I thought that was... Okay, to the other side we go. Difficult. Now those pieces are there, so... Mr. Landon, can I borrow you as a second hand for a second? Just gotta put the tube on. And that's a good reason to have ends on your ratchet so when you hit the windshield it doesn't shatter. That is very solid. It is not gonna move, which means this is definitely gonna be way more useful than a set of limb riser cables that a lot of people used to run back in the day. Now, let's all just hope we don't get a bunch of wind noises. We'll see. To be determined. Now that the little monkey's on the hoist, there's a lot of exposed stuff that could get damaged under here. We've got an oil pan, we got a tranny pan, we got other stuff, but realistically, we're gonna put some armor on here. So step 1, we've got a new one of these to go in. It's on the floor over there, looking all nice and shiny and gold. We are going to remove the transfer case. And why do you think I'm gonna remove the transfer case? Well, it's not a Rubicon transfer case, but it is quite easy to secure yourself a Rubicon transfer case because I found 2 of them at the same place. So I have one for each of our 2 two-doors. We are definitely going to put the 4-to-1 transfer case in as long as it fits and all my calculations were significant. We're also gonna add the front drive shaft back because I'm not a fan of this Bluetooth drive shaft. It doesn't work the way I want it to. So we have a really interesting drive shaft. I told the company to surprise me on what they were building, and I'm surprised when it showed back up. So I'll show you, because I've never seen the joint before. All these skid plates are gonna go, and we're gonna go all new ones that are gonna be obviously gold, because there's a video about doing armor, and we're doing Metalcloak because we've got the hoop all done. Now we're gonna work underneath. So step one, drive shaft comes out, transfer case comes out, all the other pieces around it come out, and we have to put another transfer case in. So let's get to it. Special socket. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Almost all the way in. No! So, transfer case in. Only thing we haven't done, put fluid in it. Probably gonna do that next. We've got the cross member in. Obviously, it's Metalcloak cross member, as you can see, because it's gold.
I love gold.
This is the fancy shaft.
That's what she said.
That I have from our local driveline company, Pat's Driveline. Apparently this slip yoke that I've never seen before in my life is used in King of the Hammers rigs. I don't know if we're gonna get up to that level of nuts, but apparently there's like a seal here and then there's a seal here, so the fluid has to go up and I don't know. Basically, it's supposed to be badass, looks badass. I don't know what it cost me. Hope it's badass. It's either the gas tank or the skid plate. Look at all this gold, ladies and gentlemen. This is all gonna go on mine because gas mileage is for wusses. So I'm gonna pile on all this weight to make up for the amount of overland gear I don't take with me. It's fucking huge. Like this? Oh. So now that we've finished the whole belly skid system, we're gonna move on to the diff covers. And then in the front diff cover, we'll have something to show you because it's definitely not the stock Willys diff anymore. So, our gorgeous bearded filmmaker here didn't understand why there's a copper wire in my diff. And I'll tell you, that is not factory. This particular unit is now got an A or B air locker in it, which I had put in when I did the re-gear to 488s. So we've got 488 OEM gears, as well as this is the air locker. This goes to here. We apply air here, it pushes stuff, things do locking things, and then we have two tires turn at the same time for extra carnage. The Willys does not come with a front locker. We are lucky enough that now it comes with a rear locker, but we wanted to upgrade a few things. That's why we put the Rubicon transfer case in. We did the rocker, and I did the Rubicon sway bar disconnect when I did the lift. This will also be run on air. So I did this because I thought it was kind of silly to have all that stuff to run one locker off air compressor. I might as well make another item to run a locker. And then, so I have full control over these. The computer can't tell me when I can and can't use them. I also bought the wiring harness to rewire the rear locker so that I control that when I want as well, because no one's gonna tell me what to do. Mr. Brassington.
You made it.
How was your Uber ride?
It was very good.
Did he have water or a glass of carbonated beverage?
No, when I jumped in, I said, hello, how are you? He said nothing. He was like a robot. I'm not even sure that he was actually.
Robot?
He could have been. He could have been a cyborg or
Tesla?
an android. No, it's just a lowly Toyota Corolla.
Did you fit in the back? I hit my head.
I fit in the back, but it's just, so I leaned forward, I'm like, hi, how are you doing? Nothing. Wow. So then when we got down to Fraser Highway, I'm like, can you turn the radio up? And he did. So I know that There was some
So
input there.
his hearing did work.
But he just literally did not say hi or speak to me. I don't know, this is weird. You're driving in the back of some dude's car and he won't even recognize that you're there. But he got me there.
You should have peed on the seat.
I could have.
You know, that looks a lot closer to what they told me it's gonna look like.
Now here's your sticker pack.
Metalcloak, you've had these stickers for 10 years now. Can you make me new stickers?
No, they made us
In
a banner.
different colors?
They made us a custom banner.
Well, yes.
There you go. Just
Certified.
Brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador.
brand ambassador.
Torque spec somewhere. I just want to loosen. I just want to screw it in. That's all I do. But my freaking Allen key is too big. I order things in specifically, and he just gives it away willy-nilly.
85 140.
That is it. Yep.
You're not giving it away willy-nilly.
We're gonna put this diff slider on.
Wait, that's backwards.
Probably. But it'll work.
Look at that. Nice. Basic.
So, if you look under here now, Beardo, all you see is gold! It's on like Donkey Kong, Costco. As you can see, I am clearly prepared for a really rough day around Black Friday to deal with you. Now, moral of this story is, if you have a good enough plan A, you don't have to buy plan B. Well, we definitely feel very protected in this vehicle, so that's a good thing. If you like what you've seen here and want to see where the end result is of these, because we have a bunch more videos coming and some you haven't even seen yet, please like, subscribe, comment, figure out how to do all that YouTube stuff they always tell you to do, and get out and use these things, because honestly, if you have one of these and you're not out using it, it is not worth the money you're paying for it. So, go have some fun, get out on the trails. Go. A couple hours later. Oops. That fine, probably good hanging there, probably. Yeah, okay. It does not move. Not bad though, not bad. That fits really nice. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay, that's still working, all right. So a little confused there. It's a little confused, Oh, what a pain in the ass. I guess. Ta-da. You go up on the hoist, Paul, before I strangle somebody. Nope.
Now? How about now?
How much diff fluid?
How much now?
Go into the top!
Now?
Lips and rocks don't work. But I'll tell you what do work with lips on a different channel.